You guys, welcome back to another episode of Will They Find Love? Today, we have a member of our own chat, a mod, Kristen B Gaming. Then, we also have, on the other side, my cousin. What's your name on here? Mike OXO Lynn. Mike LXO Lynn. And we're going to be finding out, will they find love? These are two sexy singles who... These are two singles that have gotten to know each other only a little bit. But will there be love in the air for these two? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and bring up the Discord call. The Discord call. Will there be love? Love in the air? There is. We'll find out. Maybe there won't be love in this air. Only time will tell. Alright, the song was only going to be a minute long. Alright, come on, let's get back into it. Okay, let me open up this. Now, if you guys have been here before, you know that our show does not focus on looks. Our show focuses on personality. All right? So, these two singles can't really see each other. They cannot see each other, but they'll get to know each other. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the chat, and maybe I might ask these two singles your questions, all right, to figure out, will they fall in love? Let's start off with introducing each other. How about you each tell me your name, and maybe say your name and something you like in a partner and something you dislike in a partner. How about we start with Michael? Tell me your name and what you like in a partner and what you dislike in a partner.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman, so ladies first.
Okay, Kristen.
All right. My name is Kristen.
Good job.
Kristen Gaming.
Good job.
Full name?
Yes.
Okay, getting right into it. What I like, what I like in a partner. Let's see. Someone who is understanding and willing to compromise on things, and not hold on. I gotta think. Basically a good listener, basically, and is not trying to start fights. And what I dislike in a partner, someone who's petty and will put their self over the well-being of the relationship.
W answer in the chat, you guys. W answer. Now, Michael, the floor is yours. What's your name? What is one thing you like in a partner, and what's one thing you dislike?
Okay, my name is Michael. What I like in a partner, I mean, the obvious answer for me would be good communication, but I'd say someone who has like a good quality capacity for love.
Hey, that's my brother in the background.
That's your brother.
He's jealous.
Yeah, so he's jealous. Is great. Someone who has a good like quality capacity for love, like they're very loving to not just me, but to like the people that surround them, to obviously even strangers and stuff like that, whoever they run into. And then things I don't like in a relationship. Ooh, I'd say someone who like consistently wants to get in an argument like all the time.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Some stuff can just be talked out in like a couple sentences, or doesn't even need to be addressed immediately. So yeah.
So I will say, listening to you guys' answers, you guys both have the same dislike. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sensing a connection. Let's get into our next question. Our next question would go to Kristen. How about you name a couple of your hobbies? Name some of your hobbies.
All right, so I like mainly anything outside. I mean, obviously I really like video games, But if I could choose, I would choose to be outside, hiking. I like to wakeboard, bike. And I also play guitar. I'm gonna mention that, but don't ask me for a song.
Oh, we've done this before. Okay, thank you for that. Michael. Yeah. Michael, wait, did you have more, Kristen?
I don't know, just music and outside. Friends, hanging out with friends too. That's all.
Don't forget to mention the fried chicken, the making you like to cook. I feel like you should bring that up.
Yes, I like to cook, especially fried chicken.
All right, Michael, what are some of your hobbies? And how do you feel about Kristen knowing how to cook fried chicken?
I love it. That's the biggest green flag I could ask for. Oh yeah, is it season?
What you said?
Is the chicken season?
Oh, is it chicken season, Kristen?
Absolutely. Okay, we're breaking the stereotypes.
W breaking stereotypes in the chat.
Awesome stuff. How do you cook the chicken? Like, what are the?
Wait, that's not the one. I'm the one asking the questions. All right. Can you please tell us your hobbies?
My bad. Okay. So answer your question. Hobbies. I love watching sports. Sports media is what I want to get into. So I love watching sports. Working out is a big one as well. Going to the gym. Me and your brother actually just lifted earlier. So love love working out. I also think I'm a big movie guy. Like I'm a big movie buff. Same thing with TV shows. What? I don't know what he said. I also like outdoor things, obviously like going on walks and stuff like that. But that kind of sums it up. I do like cooking. Cooking is something I actually love. I love cooking, especially just like with peace and quiet, or I'll have my speaker on, play some R&B or something to relax to and everything. And also church as well, for sure. Being a part of my church is a big thing for me too. So that's my answer.
Okay, let me ask the next question. This one's gonna go to Michael first, and then I'll ask Kristen. And then I'll give you guys a chance to ask questions as well. But before we get into that, what is your dream date? Your dream first date? If you were to take this beautiful woman, Kristen, on a dream date of your choice, what would it be? Michael.
Oh, wait, it's me?
Yes, it's you first this time.
Oh, my bad. I'm tweaking. Oh, my dream first date that I take a girl on? Oh, that's a great question. I didn't even think. Ooh. Can I go like next? I gotta think on that.
We can let Kristen decide. I feel like it's fair if you, for once, answer a question first. Kristen, what do you think?
For once, I didn't answer the last two questions first.
No, I mean Michael has to answer one for first.
My fault. Okay, I'll answer. Okay, my fault then.
All right. I can answer if you're uncomfortable, Michael.
No, I just couldn't think. I couldn't think of my answer immediately. Dream first date. Oh, it's a great question. I'd probably say like going to get. I'm a fairly big coffee person, so I'd say going to get coffee, nice little walk in the park, and then walk in the park and walk around whatever city we're in. For sure, just like look at shops and all that stuff, like tour around the city a little bit. And then obviously go to a restaurant for the actual date. And then, yeah, probably like watch a movie, relax a little bit at the crib.
So that's like a whole day thing. Oh, you have a whole day planned.
For like a first date, yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's
maybe not the last part of the first day, just in case you got to get another person first, but definitely the first part of it for sure.
Michael is so conscious. Does that mean conscious? I don't know. I think that means conscious. Someone tell me. I'm not good with words that have more than 7 letters. All right, we gotta bring them one down. Okay, Kristen, what would be your dream first date to take Michael? If you were to take Michael on a first date, where would that first date be?
I mean, that was a pretty good answer from him. Like, I'll be happy with that.
Oh.
But where would I take someone?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, low-key, I mean, I just go out for dinner, or a lot of the time just like watch a movie, just chill. Honestly, I kind of like dates like where you're just hanging out doing like random stuff because you can talk. Sometimes in a restaurant it's a little like formal.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a rare take.
But I mean, he did mention like a walk around the town. That's a
Yeah.
great way to talk. And the coffee.
That is cute. That's cute. That's cute. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
She's blushing. I can't see her, but I know her. I know she's blushing. Oh my gosh, there's love in the air. Okay, this is where I'm gonna let you guys ask some questions. Who would like to ask the question first? Should we let Kristen ask the first question to Michael, and then Michael, you can ask her a question as well? I feel like that's a great way.
Yeah, we can do that.
That's something nice you got.
All right, I got you one. I was thinking. All right, what's your deal breaker? What's your main deal breaker?
Michael?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Michael, are you paying attention? How are you not going to pay attention on the first date?
What's the deal breaker for you?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, what's a deal breaker for me?
Are you chat GPTing? Why is it every time we ask you a question, you say, oh, that's a good question?
Am I chat GPT? No, because I'm thinking. And also, I'm having to deal with your brother saying dumb stuff in the background. You did not want to hear what he just has. What's the deal breaker for me? Oh, geez. I'd probably say it ties back into what I said earlier, really the way you treat people and everything. Because you could put on like a pretty face and like be like super kind and respectful to me, but the way you treat people, it could definitely have a trickle down effect to the way you treat me eventually. You know what I mean? So I'd probably say the way you treat other people, that'll be key to how you treat me in the future, especially when we're going through our ups and downs.
Okay, and then Michael, what question do you have for Kristen?
Oof. What question I have? I can't see nothing. Hold on.
What is happening? If my brother has something to say, he needs to shut up. Dang, I gave him a chance he keeps talking about he wants to be with my friend. He needs to learn how to shut up.
My bad, he just started laughing. Okay, so with the question I have for her, my honest answer would be I really want to ask you the same question because I think that's a good and important like first question to ask and everything. But if it's not that,
okay, wait. Then let's give her a chance to answer her own question, and then we can come back and
okay, for sure.
All right, okay. Kristen, answer the question you just gave him about what's a deal breaker for you.
I think someone I can't be with someone who's not emotionally intelligent. Someone lets their anger get out of control, or if we argue and just shuts down. That's definitely a deal breaker.
W deal breaker in the chat, y'all. If y'all have any questions in the chat, make sure y'all ask them in the chat. Michael, now ask your question.
Kind of going on that line, when you're dealing with an argument or like just a rough patch in your relationship, what's your way of dealing with it? Do you like go away for a little, like, and when I say go away, do you like go for a walk, kind of like try to escape the room and everything like that, or do you try to like handle it right there? How do you handle like any negative things in a relationship or any disagreements?
That is a good question. So yeah, I don't let my anger get out of control. I would rather, because it only hurts me, I basically just try to stay calm. I mean, obviously sometimes like it's heated, but I never it never gets crazy. Yeah, sometimes I'll take a walk. I'll be like, I need like a few minutes of space. Come back. If he's chill, then try to talk to him about it. Type shit.
Okay. All right, and then Michael, can you answer your own question, how you deal with conflicts in relationships?
I think it depends on what the conflict is, and everything. But obviously, for me, arguing is kind of like the last resort. I really feel like only specific things really need like a crazy argument and everything. But for me, I say probably most of the time I won't like try to like immediately handle it right there unless it needs to. Like on my end and stuff like that, just like kind of say my piece and what I have to say. Usually I'll like just ask the person like, can you tell me really what you think about what's going on, or can you repeat it, just so I have it down pat and I could either like kind of learn from it, take it and kind of process it. But that's usually my answer and everything. I probably just like say I just want to hear what the other person has to say, like repeat it, make sure it's clear in my head, and then we can go from there. Honestly, I feel like that's like the first step that a lot of people miss.
Okay, I do have another question for you guys. I think we'll let Michael answer this question first. They're so serious, well, I would hope so. They're trying to figure out if they're going to fall in love and get married and then have kids and then grandkids. So I would hope they're serious about this. It's not a joking thing. If you guys think that we're doing this whole thing as a joke and this isn't serious and they're never going to talk to each other again and this is only like just for content, you guys are so freaking wrong, because this is real love. I know love, and I know when I look at these two individuals, they are in love. I can feel it. So this is a serious thing, okay? Is this an eDate? Yes. The first of many eDates. Okay, let's get into the next question. What is your love language? Well, actually, this is the question. The question is going to be, which of the 5 love languages is at the top of your list, and which one would you put at the bottom as not important and important? Which love language is the most important to you, and which love language is the least important to you? Starting with Michael.
Oh, I say most important. I say is quality time. I think that's when like a lot of risk can happen in the relationship, communication wise, and all that stuff. I say quality, and it just shows like there's nothing more valuable you can give your person than like time and your presence. You know what I mean? Especially like actual quality time. You could actually spend time with the person without like being present, actually being there, spending time with them. You could be sitting there and kind of technically spending time with the person and just be on your phone, your head's elsewhere, and everything like that. So I'd say like I'd honestly say quality time, but like serious quality time. And I don't think I have one that I don't take seriously, honestly.
Not that you don't
Yeah,
take
so I can
serious, but like least important. Like which one is like, if you had to remove one, which one would you remove?
If I had to,
You have to. Yeah.
if I had to remove one, I guess it'd be gift giving, and I just try to replace that with like going out on more dates and stuff like that, and like spending more money on experiences rather than gifts. I say if I had to remove one.
Yeah, that's like quality time. You'll replace it with quality time, which you said was your top one, right?
Yeah, I'd replace it with quality time and more experiences if I can't give gifts.
Okay, and then Kristen, which love language is the most important to you, and which one is the least important to you?
I think I would say the same thing. Quality time I feel like is definitely the most important. Yeah, just being with the person, because you create memories, you know, get to know them. And yeah, least important is receiving gifts. I don't even you know, like I don't expect gifts from a partner, really. I mean, especially if they be struggling with money, I'm not gonna like I mean, my favorite, never mind. All right, that's my answer.
Okay, the next question is actually really important because you guys both put quality time at the top of your list. Now, I know where both of you guys live. I know your street address. I know what your house looks like. I know what city you're in, what county you're in, and I know your social security numbers. So I know that you guys do not live in the same state. I will say that one of you lives in the East Coast, the Northeast Coast, and the other one lives in the Midwest. With that being said, how do you deal, like, how would you go about a long distance relationship? Let's start off with Kristen this time. Kristen, if you were to date Michael, you will be in a long distance relationship. How would you make your loved one feel loved in a long distance relationship?
Long distance relationships are hard for me. If we're gonna stay long distance, like I would have to come visit you, at least like I don't know, like once a month, at least I feel like. But other than that, you know, I would text you like every morning, and at night type shit. I don't know, just like check in with you, FaceTime. I don't know, order you some gifts or something, even though I said receiving gifts is lowest. But long distance, I mean, it's difficult. I don't know. It's difficult.
Okay, let's give Michael a chance to answer. Michael, how would you make your loved one feel loved in a long distance relationship?
That's a good question, Nia. I'll probably say like I'd agree with her first that like long distance is tough. I feel like you can either check it in the morning and then say hey in the morning and then like really feel each other in on your day as the day's ending like in the like evening time, nighttime and stuff like that, or just throughout the day you can just be like letting them know I'm doing this is what you're doing, I have this going on and everything. It's kind of hard to find a balance between the two, but I'd say that'd be like my best goal, to find a balance between the two so it doesn't feel like we're not like being a part of each other's day and then just checking in at the end of the day, or that we're like texting each other throughout the day, and then when we hop on the phone, we don't have as much to talk about because we already know what we've been dealing with and everything. Um, I say like yeah, so I say I'd agree with her. Honestly, constant calls, probably sending gifts, on the regular. Obviously, visiting would be a big one, and then like cute, spontaneous things. I think if you're going to be in a long distance relationship with somebody, like I saw like people were even doing like where you like order the other person food and surprise them and everything, and watch a movie together, like on the phone and everything. So like try to make it as lively as possible, trying new and different things, so it doesn't become stale. That's like the worst thing you can have in a long distance relationship.
Do either one of you guys have a question for the other person, or does anyone from the chat have a question as well? Kristen, do you have any questions for Michael?
Do you like dogs? Because that's also a deal breaker, low-key.
Oh, okay, Michael, do you like dogs?
Yes, I do like dogs. My best friend, a former neighbor, had a dog named Debo, and I would like go into well, obviously to hang out with my homie, but I sometimes would go and just hang out with Debo in the backyard and everything. So I definitely do love dogs. I love cats as well. I know like some people like if you love dogs, you can't love cats and vice versa and everything. I do love cats as well because they're like pretty quiet and peaceful. But yes, I love dogs because you can be going through anything in your life, and they can make it a little more interesting and everything, and they're just kind of pretty fun to be around. I don't like shedding though. That's the only thing I really dislike with dogs. I can't stand shedding is awful. I've been through with that. But other than that, yeah, I love dogs.
Michael, do you have a question for Kristen? And we also have a question from the chat, but I'm gonna let you ask your question for Kristen first.
My fault. I cheated and just looked at the chat. So I already know what the other question is.
Okay, just ask your question.
Say it again.
Ask the question that you came up with, please.
That's the question I came up with.
Yeah.
I would say, like, what are your advices, or what do you go to when you're having a bad day? Do you like go to the gym? Do you go on a nice walk? Do you maybe kick back and drink a little bit? Do you like call somebody? What do you do when that kind of thing happens?
Wait, I'm sorry, my shit was lagging. What was the question again?
I said, what are your advice or advices when you're having a bad day? Do you like go to the gym? Do you go on a walk? Do you maybe kick back and drink a little bit? Do you call a friend? What's your go-to for that?
Well, that's a good question. I I'd be going to the gym, or honestly, I like a hike better than the gym. Being out in nature, with not many people around. I do be smoking a little bit of weed sometimes, most days. I don't drink much, but definitely hanging out with friends. But I'm also kind of like an introvert, so I like to like watch a show or something if I'm stressed as well.
Okay, you guys, we did have a question from the chat. And the question is, since you guys both put quality time at the top of your list, what is your definition of quality time? Since Michael cheated and he looked at the chat, and I think Kristen has also been looking at the chat, let's have Michael answer first because he's had time to think about his answer. What is your definition of quality time?
I honestly think I kind of said it earlier when I was answering and everything. But obviously just being present with the person. I'd say beyond just like, going on like different dates and, kicking back and watching a show or cooking together, hanging out and stuff like that. You can do all that, but for me, quality time is just being present with the person, actually giving them your full time and attention and everything, no matter what you have going on the day or how bored you are or whatever it is. So I say that beyond just like experiences you go through together, like, going on dates, exploring, like she said, exploring nature, things like that. I say really just being present and aware of the other person.
And Kristen, what is your definition of quality time?
I agree with most of what he said. Just definitely being present, like big thing, like not being on your phone. Definitely just like listening to the person if they're talking to you, giving them undivided attention. Like I said, like creating memories, Yeah, just getting to know the person and.
Okay, so I do have one more question before I let you guys ask your final question. One of my questions is, I know you guys cannot see each other at the moment, right? I know you guys can't see each other. So I want to give you guys the chance to know what the other person looks like. And through that, I would like for each of you guys, both of you guys, to name a celebrity that you feel like you look like. And then I also want you to name a celebrity that you find attractive. So a celebrity in which their looks, you find them attractive, and the celebrity you look like, so that we can figure out, are y'all each other's types? W question in the chat, you guys. W question in the chat. All right, let's start off with Kristen this time because Michael already, I think he went first last time. Kristen, what celebrity do you think you most resemble? And then what celebrity do you think like embodies your type? W question.
Bro, this is a hard question.
If you need a minute, that's fine. Because I just want to make sure everyone's clear. Everyone knows that there's no way that they're going to be able to say a celebrity that doesn't look like them. Like, no one's just going to be like, oh, Denzel. Like, they're obviously going to be honest. You know what I mean? Like if Kristen says Megan Fox, it's obviously Megan Fox. Like, she's going to be honest. You feel me, you guys? And then Michael is also going to be honest, bro. They're not going to lie to us, all right? You guys? All right, with that being said, Kristen, can you tell us the celebrity you think you look most alike, and then what celebrity you think is the hottest?
Okay, I don't know. I gotta think on this. Maybe Google.
Chat GPT it. All right, what about you, Michael? Do you have a celebrity that you think you look most alike, and then what celebrity you think is the hottest?
For celebrity, like when you said hottest, like celebrity crush, I don't really have one anymore, but probably like a couple years back, probably Ana de Armas. She's an actress for sure.
Wait,
Love
let's
Ana
bring
de
a picture
Armas.
up of her.
And then
What's her
for
name?
celebrity I look like, I don't really think I have one. Honestly, I was at work like a couple years back, and someone's like customer like walked up to me and smiled and said, "You look like Trey Songz," and I laughed in their face because I was like, I don't think so at all. But I guess that'd be the closest because they said so. But I definitely don't agree. So I don't think I have one, but I guess that'd be the closest, even though I don't look like him.
Trey Songz. All right, yeah, W Trey
Yeah,
Songz.
I laughed at it, but yeah, that's theirs.
All right, so this is your. I want to make sure I show a picture to the chat of what you said your celebrity crush is. This is her right here, Ana de Armas. Is this her? If you look at the chat, I think this is her. All right, so this is who Michael said is he said, people say I look like Channing Tatum. I'm black. W Channing Tatum in the chat. All right, so this is Michael's celebrity crush. This is who Michael said is the hottest celebrity in his opinion. And then he also said he looks like Trey Songz. So I feel like this is a great visual representation of what he looks like right here. I think this is exactly what Michael believes he looks like. So I think we should trust him. He looks exactly like this, you guys. Exactly like this. You said here, all I can think about are female celebrities. Do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. All right, it's your turn though. It's definitely your turn. All right, Kristen, name the celebrity you think looks most like you, and also the celebrity you think is the hottest.
All right. So someone once told me. I don't know if I agree with. Someone once told me I look like Natasha Lyonne.
Natasha Lyonne.
I don't know if you guys know her.
I'm gonna pull her up right now. Natasha Lyonne. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me pull her up.
I don't know. I can't really think of any hot celebrities.
Natasha Lyonne, you guys. You can't name one hot celebrity. Russian Doll.
That's a good show. I don't know if any of y'all know that. I'm sorry. She's in that show.
Oh, so you know her?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great show. She was cool in that show.
Yeah, she's lit.
Okay, well then, since you can't name a hot celebrity, if I show you this man right here, would you say he's hot? Trey Songz. Off of looks alone, is this man hot to you? Yes, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I think that's good. And then Michael, is Natasha Lyonne, let me go back. Is this woman hot to you? Let's just.
It's kind of hard to tell because I've seen her when she was like in a movie when she was younger, and I've seen her in Russian Doll when she's like in her 30s or 40s. So it's kind of hard to say.
You don't know what she looks like in her 20s?
No, I said I've seen a movie where she was younger. I've also seen like obviously Russian Doll where she's older and stuff like that. But I say yeah for sure.
Okay, one last question. Wait, my bad. One last question, you guys.
No, go ahead.
One last question. Trey Songz looks like he belongs in a Tyler Perry film. I'm sure he was in a Tyler Perry movie. I was gonna ask. Okay, so I will say that you guys are both in college. I will say that Michael is older than Kristen. I don't want to give you guys exact ages on the internet. Michael is older than Kristen. You guys are both in college. You guys are both over the age of 18. Okay, Michael, what is the oldest you would date and the youngest you would date? And then also Kristen, what is the oldest you would date and then youngest you would date? Wild sentence. What's the wild sentence? Me? What's the oldest you would date?
No, the sentence you said.
You skip from there. Mika.
Why is my brother in the background talking? What does he have going on? Tell him to shut up. Just tell that man to shut it up. Oh my gosh, bro, he's always wanting the vibe. Huh? Sorry.
Okay, to answer your question, I'd say like the oldest I date, I guess probably 24, 25. This the guy, bro. And the youngest probably 20.
Okay. What about someone? I don't know Kristen's exact age or anything, but what about somebody who's turning 20 within the next 6 months? That's okay, right? Michael?
Yeah, sure. For sure.
I'm not saying that's Kristen or anything. I don't think Kristen is turning 20 in 6 months or anything like that. But let's just ask Kristen the same question. Kristen, what's the oldest you would date and the youngest?
I think okay, that's kind of like
oh my God.
Okay, let me think.
70, please.
The oldest I would date probably 25, and the youngest 19.
Yeah, I hope you don't go any younger. Like that's a slippery slope right there. You're gonna be like, let me think about it. All right, you guys, we're at the end of the segment. I'm gonna let you guys ask one final question to each other. If you guys have a question, and then I'll ask my last question, and we'll be done. Do you have another question? Who did we start with last time? I think we started with Kristen about the question. Yeah. So Michael, do you have a question for Kristen? Any last questions? Michael.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, sorry. Your brother was giving me options of the questions to answer, and they weren't great.
Hey, wait, hold on. If we need to have my brother on here next time, you guys put a W in the chat. Put W brother if we need to have my brother on a segment and have a different girl or Kristen. It's up to her. If we need to have a different girl or Kristen as an option. All right, Michael, ask your question.
Yeah, I agree. You should definitely have him in the next thing. I'd say, do you exercise? Like, you go to the gym?
W question. I do be going to the gym, yeah.
Oh, y'all can go to the gym together. Wink, wink. All right, Chris, wait, Michael, is there anything else you want to expand on? Because that was just a yes or no question. Maybe say, what does she do in the gym or something of that nature? Or does she have any kids? I don't want it to be like a yes or no question. Can we get like a question that expands a little?
Like expands a little.
Like maybe ask like, what do you do in the gym? Like, is it all arms, no legs? All legs, no arms? What do you do? Like, what's your gym routine look like, and how long you've been going?
W question. I try to go like 3 days a week. Usually I like to go on the weekends, even though it's pretty crowded, but I'm pretty busy during the week. I don't know, I do like I be doing legs mostly. But I do a lot of cardio as well. Even though I hate running. Yeah, I try to bench press. I'm kind of weak in the arms. Low key. But yeah.
And Kristen, do you have any question for? Well, let's let Michael answer his own question first. Michael, how often do you go to the gym, and what does your gym routine look like? And then also, I guess, who's your favorite gym influencer? Well, that's a weird question to ask a guy, but I'll let you answer it. If
No,
you want.
you could ask me. For gym influencer, I'm trying to think. There's a guy named Michi Fit and also Zaytoven Fit that are very good. They do like lifestyle stuff too, like obviously get ready with me for the gym. And then also obviously they go through their workouts if they have like a shoulder or chest day or stuff like that, and they're pretty funny. So I'd probably say them. I've been following them for a while now. But for me, I'd probably say at least 5 days, usually 6. Sometimes on Saturdays I'll be like lazy and stuff like that. I'll just go hoop or something. But at least 5 days a week. I'm on push pull legs, so like push Monday, pull Tuesday, Wednesday is legs, and then alternates. Yeah, my split changes like I think every 2.5, 3 months. I change it, so I have it all like set up on my notes and stuff because I can't go in the gym without it if I don't have a game plan or know what I'm doing. Because then I'm just gonna want to lift with like whatever I feel like doing, or I'll look at the squat rack or something like that and be like, I don't feel like doing it, even though it's on my list. So I have to have that on me.
Okay. And then Kristen, do you have a question for Michael?
If you're like stressed or something, like do you want like the person you're dating to talk to you, or would you like rather be left alone?
Can you repeat the first part of that question?
When you're stressed, would you rather your partner like help you or leave you alone?
I'd probably say talk to me, at least just like ask how I'm doing and everything, and then it'll kind of go by how they want to do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes if the person kind of tell if I'm super mad, they'll go away. So it really depends on my partner and everything like that. Either way, I'm gonna kind of go with what they're going with, because if I'm like super frustrated, I don't want to talk to anybody, and they're still like picking and prodding and still want to talk to me, that'll be my sign. Like that's kind of my sign from the Lord and just the universe. I'm like, hey, I probably need to like outlet here and to talk to somebody about it. And if they're like, okay, I hope you feel better and go leave me alone, then that'll probably be my sign to either like go talk to somebody else about it, or to just kind of like go on a walk or listen to some music and try to like take my mind off things. So I kind of go based off them actually.
And then Kristen, how do you deal with stress?
That's a valid answer. Yeah, me, I try not to have like, especially if I'm like just starting to date someone, I try not to have expectations about how they're gonna act if I'm stressed. Like, so like if they don't come and talk to me, like if I wanted them to, I'm not gonna like get mad about that. But like I try if I need that, like I'll try to go to them and explain it. Especially first, so that they don't think that I'm like mad at them or some shit. But yeah, it changes. Like if I do need space, I'll just let them know. Let them know that it's not about them, and also that I'll be okay, like in a bit, type shit.
All right, you guys, that's all the questions for today. I'm gonna ask one last question, but before I do that, I want to address some things that were said in the chat. They said W man who doesn't skip leg day. He's the one, Kristen. I'm telling you. Yeah, they have similar lifestyles and love languages. Or you guys can just light one up together. Don't know why that one was put in there. This was meant as a joke. Okay. All right. Before we ask them, is it a match? I am giving you guys a minute to get some Pope points. You guys have the chance right now to get some Pope points. I am going to do a prediction, and then we are going to ask both of them. Are they going on a second date? Yes or no? If they both say yes, and you voted yes, you get points. If one of them says no, you do not get points. If both of them say no, you will not get points. So we're going to start a prediction now. Will they have a second date? This is how you can get points. Yes or no. They both need to say yes for it to be a yes. This will be a 1-minute poll. 1 minute poll, 1 minute poll, prediction, 1 minute prediction. Everybody go put your points on the line. Put your points where your heart is. Will they both say yes, or will one say no, or will they both say no? Everybody go and predict right now. 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 If you, Kristen and Michael, you guys can both predict as well, but do not comment after you predict. After you do your prediction, do not comment because we'll see what you voted. Okay? So do not put whoa, a lot of people are, whoa. Dang. Wait, are we gonna get any on the other side of things? We're just asking, is there gonna be a second date? Why did someone put so much money on that answer? Okay, Michael, Kristen, do not comment. Do not comment. Do not comment. Anyone wanna, okay, well, this is very bleak. Okay, well, all right, let's just ask them. Let's start getting into some questions. All right. Okay, we have our doubters in the chat. Right now, the chat is full of a lot of doubters, and I hope you can prove them wrong. Let's start off. Who should we start off with? Let's do a poll. Who should we ask first? Is there a second date? Because this is the first person to say no. The first person could say no. So let's do a poll. New poll. I'm loving the polls today. Who should I ask first about the second date? Michael or Kristen? Everybody go and put in your poll right now. Go put your poll. Go put your poll. Go put your poll. Go put your poll. We are gonna ask. I need y'all to help me. I need y'all to help me decide who should I ask first. Who should I ask first? You guys get to decide. Who should I ask first? Who should I ask first? Whoever I ask first, they have the opportunity to give you the first yes or the first no. They can either say yes or no. Who should we ask first about the second date? Oh, it's 50-50. Everybody go and vote right now. If not, I'm going to flip a coin. If it ends up being 50-50, I'm going to flip a coin. Everybody go vote right now. Michael, Kristen, go ahead and vote in this one. Go ahead and vote. Everybody go vote. Who should I ask first? Who should I ask first? Michael or Kristen? Y'all gonna make me flip a coin for real? Hey, somebody last second put in a vote. Last second, someone put in a vote. Y'all gonna make me flip a coin? You guys are putting it in the face of a coin? You guys, vote. Oh, it's half. All right, we're gonna flip a coin. We're gonna flip a coin. Let's go ahead and flip that coin. Let me share my screen. Let's go ahead and flip a coin. We're gonna make Kristen heads and Michael tails. All right, flip a coin. Kristen is head. Michael is tails. Y'all ready? Coin has been flipped. Heads. We're asking Kristen first. All right, Kristen. Let me come back to the main screen. Kristen, this is your time. Will there be a second? Do you want a second date with Michael? Yes or no?
Hold on. Sure, yeah.
That's a yes? All right. Michael, look, Michael, this is all in your hands. They've been saying better not hurt his feelings. He's the one. Are you the one, Michael? Do you want a second date? Yes or no?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh! There's a second date. I'm taking all of you guys' points. I am taking all of you guys' poll points. Everyone who was a doubter. You guys were all, wait, let me go full screen. You guys were all doubted in the chat. Y'all all put no. Let me show y'all how many of y'all put no. Because y'all want to play games. And y'all wanted these two lovebirds to not fall in love. Yeah, you haters. There was how many? Y'all put 1,000 points on the line. I'm taking your points. The choice was yes. I am taking 1,000 points from y'all. 1,000 points. Don't say W, Nia. Don't say W, Nia. Say W, love. You guys, that's the end of our phone call. Thank you guys so much. We'll be in touch soon to We'll be in touch soon to do the second date. Now, we could do another prediction. Will one of them flake? Will one of them ghost each other? That's what we need to be figuring out. I'll reach out to both of you guys to do the second date. All right, you guys. For now, we're gonna say peace out because I have something I want to show my my Discord. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. All right.